Hà. I'm 20 years old. I'm a student at Academy Finance. What's your name, please?
Hi, my name is Hương. I'm 20 years old and I'm studying at the Academy of Finance. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Hương. Today, I have some interesting questions. Would you like to discuss them with me?
That sounds interesting. Go ahead, please.
Okay. In your opinion, what are the qualities of a good neighbor?
In my opinion, a good neighbor should have three qualities. The first one is caring, the second one is helpful, and the last one is honest.
In your opinion, a good neighbor should have three qualities. The first one is caring, the second one is helpful, and the last one is honest.
Yes.
Next, why do you think people visit museums?
I think visiting museums helps people to review their past.
You think visiting museums helps people to review their past?
Exactly.
Next, do you prefer to eat out or prepare eat food at home?
I prefer to eat at home. I think eating at home helps us to save our expenses.
You prefer to eat at home. You think eating at home helps us to save our expenses.
Yes.
Next, should class attendance be optional or compulsory for university students? Why?
In my opinion, class attendance should be optional for university students because I think optional class attendance helps students to study more accurately.
You think optional class attendance helps students to study more actively?
Yes.
Next, universities should invest equally in sports activities and libraries. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. I think investing equally in sports activities and libraries helps students to develop their potential.
You think investing equally in sports activities and libraries helps students to develop their potential?
Yes.
Next, in your opinion, how should a good supervisor?
In my opinion, a good supervisor should have three qualities. The first one is strict, the second one is competent, and the last one is sociable.
You think a good supervisor should have three qualities. The first one is strict, the second one is sociable, and the last one is competent.
Yes.
Next, a new restaurant may be built in your neighborhood. Do you support or oppose this plan?
I support this plan. I think building a new restaurant helps people to improve quality of meals.
You support this plan. You think building a new restaurant helps people to improve their quality of meals.
Yes.
Next, do you prefer to learn by yourself or with the teacher? Why?
I prefer self-study. I think self-study helps students to develop their creativeness.
You prefer self-study. You think self-study helps students to develop their creativeness.
Yes.
Next, it is better for children to grow up in the countryside than in a big city. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. I think growing up in a big city helps children to access better education conditions.
You disagree. You think growing up in a big city helps children to access better education conditions.
Yes.
Next, should government spend more money on improving roads and highways or on improving public transportation? Why?
I think government should spend more money on improving roads and highways. This helps to ensure traffic safety for people.
You think government should spend more money on improving roads and highways. This helps to ensure traffic safety for people.
Yes.
Next, in your opinion, how should a good co-worker be?
In my opinion, a good co-worker should have three qualities. The first one is sincere, the second one is reliable, and the last one is workaholic.
You think a good co-worker should have three qualities. The first one is sincere, the second one is workaholic, and the last one is reliable.
Yes.
Next, a large shopping center may be built in your neighborhood. Do you support or oppose this plan?
I support this plan. I think building a large shopping center helps to better meet people's consumption demands.
You think building a large shopping center helps to better meet people's consumption demands?
Yes.
Next, why do you think people are living longer now?
I think their role better care for health helps people to live longer.
You think their role better care for health helps people to live longer?
Yes.
Next, in some countries, students have jobs while they're still at school. Do you think this is a good idea?
I think this is a good idea because having jobs while still at school helps students to train their independence.
You think having jobs while still at school helps students to train their independence?
Yes.
Next, a person you know is planning to move to a town or city. What do you think this person would like and dislike about living in the town or city?
Yes.
Why?
I think this person would like the local people in my town because they are very friendly. However, I think this person would dislike the severe weather conditions in my town because they make him feel uncomfortable.
You think this person would like the local people in your town because they are friendly. However, this person would dislike the severe weather conditions because they make him feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Next, a new high school may be built in your community. To support or oppose this plan?
I support this plan. I think building a new high school helps people to improve their literacy.
You think building a new high school helps people to improve their literacy?
Right.
Next, a new movie theater may be built in your neighborhood. To support or oppose this plan?
I support this plan. I think building a new movie theater helps people to get more job opportunities.
You support this plan. You think building a new movie theater helps people to get more job opportunities.
Right.
Next, people should sometimes do things that they do not enjoy doing. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, I agree. I think people should sometimes do things that they do not enjoy doing. This helps them to discover their potential.
You think people should sometimes do things that they do not enjoy doing. This helps them to discover their potential.
Right.
Next, some people believe that the earth is being damaged by human activity. Others feel that human activity makes the earth a better place to live. What is your opinion?
Yes, I believe that the earth is being damaged by human activity. For example, building new industrial zones causes environmental pollution. However, I also believe that human activity makes the earth a better place to live. For example, the annual event Earth Hour helps to save energy.
You believe that the earth is being damaged by human activity. However, you also believe that human activity makes the earth a better place to live.
Exactly.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Ta-ta!